So we are headed back to school. A lot of you are worried about reading and writing and arithmetic now and virtual learning and things like that. But nutrition might need to be top of your mind. It might really make the difference this school year. We have Pam Mashburn here from Parent to Parent magazine. Hey, Pam, thanks so much for being our guest again today.
Thank
And
you.
also with us, Laura Marbury, who's the manager of food and nutrition outreach for the Dairy Alliance. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here. Pam, let's talk to you first about this because this is a topic that you tackle in Potential Magazine. So why is this important to talk about?
You know, one of the things that kids, especially teenagers, they're only thinking about the short term. They're not thinking about those long term things that are happening to their body. They're not thinking about their nutritional deficiencies that are creating issues with obesity and osteoporosis later on. I am always trying to explain to my boys in ways that they can really understand. If you don't eat right now, you're not going to be as tall. And so those kind of things really help, but really getting practical pieces to help them as they're going through these growth spurts, because we think of these teenagers as, you know, almost grown because they are big, but they're still going through some growth spurts. So I always like to work with the Dairy Alliance because they always come up with great practical ways to help our teens and as parents to eat better and to be healthier.
Tell us a little bit about the Dairy Alliance and how we can focus on making sure our kids get what they need every single day.
Well, it's important now. A lot of people, and especially teenagers, are going more plant-based with their diets. And that is a great, healthy way to eat, but you need to make sure that your kids are getting all of the nutrients that they need. The dietary guidelines have identified fiber, potassium, protein, vitamin D. These are all nutrients that many people are not getting enough of. So you need to make sure if you're eating more plant-based diet that you're also pairing nutrient-rich dairy with it, because dairy is an excellent source of protein. So just 1 glass of milk provides 8 grams of protein, and that's as much as like a hard-boiled egg. And that's just an easy way. If you think about drinking milk with meals or having other dairy foods, like Greek yogurt or a snack like a cheese stick or something, it's an easy way to get in protein that kids may be missing from their diets, as well as that potassium and vitamin D and those nutrients of concern. And then pairing dairy with plants is great because plant-based foods like fruits and vegetables are a great source of fiber, which oftentimes kids are not getting enough of either. So really the best way to help your kids eat a healthy, well-balanced diet is to think about the My Plate, okay? So you've got half of your plate is plant-based, fruits and vegetables, and think about incorporating whole grains for extra fiber, and then a lean protein source like chicken, lean ground beef, fish, and then you see that dairy still remains on the My Plate. So getting a serving of dairy with a meal is a great way to make sure that you are getting 3 servings of dairy a day.
All right, we need one of those plates. First of all, we need to make sure that we get one of those. But if we don't have that, do you have a website or something where people can go and find out more about where to get those servings and how much of those to get?
Yes, theDairyAlliance.com is our website, and we have a wealth of resources, particularly around My Plate, like you mentioned. So parents and health professionals can print out these My Plates. And it's a good visual. Keep it on your fridge at home to make sure that your plate looks colorful and like that. And also we have a wealth of information about the importance of getting 3 servings of dairy a day. And even if your child maybe is lactose intolerant, there are still ways you can incorporate lactose-free milk and dairy products with low lactose. And then chocolate milk is also great too. It has those same nutrients, protein, calcium, vitamin D, and that's also a great way to get kids to drink more milk.
Pam, before I let you guys go, this is a very important time for you to look for those resources. You have already done a lot of the legwork for us. So if people want to find out more about not just this topic, but others that affect their children, especially during this pandemic where they don't have to go looking all over the place, they can go to Potential. How do they find you?
Yeah, you can find us at potentialmagazine.com. Here's one of our recent issues for the summer. The new one is out. We have been taking extra copies to the schools. Even though you may be going virtually, please check in with your schools, especially a lot of you guys were given it when you got your laptops, Chromebooks, you know, all of those types of things. So you can also request it on potentialmagazine.com. But I just love that we are focused, and that Laura partners with us and WSFA to make sure that our kids are getting nutritious meals even when they're at home during this pandemic. And it's hard, you know, we need ideas as parents to be able to do that, because boy, sometimes I just get worn out on
Oh
trying to figure
yeah.
out what
Oh
to
yeah.
make.
Well,
So,
we all do, and we certainly appreciate you guys taking your time out of your busy schedule and whatever is going on in your household to kind of help others out there in their households cope with this. We're all in this together, right?
that's right.
Well, thank you for being here. We'll see you next time.